Eddie Van Adler goes skydiving over the weekend as we look back at the weekend, and pretty active weekend, some pretty big moments. Eddie Van Adler, here he is. If you're watching or listening, Eddie Van Adler goes skydiving. Here it is on the Rick and Bubba Show.
Well, here I am, just me and the road, heading to Pell City, Alabama to meet some dudes from the UAB ROTC program as they gear up for UAB's homecoming game. They're going to be doing some jumps, and they initially asked Greg to do it because Greg gets to do all the fun stuff for the show, like remotes and stuff. They initially asked Greg, but we all decided that Greg has a family and people that love him and stuff in his life. I don't have that, so out of everybody on the staff, I've got the least to lose. The least number of people care about me being alive or dead. So I get to go skydiving today. Pretty pumped. I'm fairly certain I'm going the right direction. Fairly certain. I'm thinking about life a lot, you know. I'm thinking about my life and kind of depressing. Yep, kind of depressing. Getting close to the exit.
You need to get over.
Getting pinned in by a semi-truck right now. Well, go ahead and pass on the left here, like you're supposed to do. Passing on the left. Holding the camera while driving, by the way.
Yeah, probably not recommended.
1 mile away from my exit. Getting butterflies in the stomach. I actually might be on time.
Which is rare for you.
So I don't know how I feel about that. Pretty nervous.
He's going down the interstate.
Pretty
Seriously nervous, y'all. Man, I'm about to jump out of an airplane.
Now, you're real nervous.
Never done
Pretty
this.
nervous.
Never stalling right here.
I wonder what I should yell
Is he ever gonna
as
get
I
there?
leap from the airplane at 20,000 feet.
So I'm practicing what to
Few
yell
options I've been going over.
as I jump out of the plane.
Option number one, the classic, Bonsai! But that seems so 90s to me. You know?
I think it's Geronimo.
It seems so 1992. Option number two, Bangarang! From the movie Hook.
Which is a great movie.
Option number three,
Nobody knows what
Terry Wilburn, I'll always love you!
Hey!
That's option number three.
Hey!
Okay. I just thought of something. This is very important. Greg, listen to me. Greg, if I don't make it through this skydiving, I need you to go to my place, break in. Just break in. It's fine. Break in the cabinet underneath my fish tank. There's a box labeled Terry Wilburn. I need you to destroy it. I repeat, destroy it.
Hey!
Okay.
Repeat,
Also,
destroy,
on my
repeat.
computer, on the desktop, there's a folder called Files. Open that file. There's another folder called Root Files. In that folder, there's a folder called Terry Wilburn. I need you to delete that entire file and all of its contents. This is very important.
Adler!
Sorry, Speedy. Sorry, Speed Man.
Adler!
Somebody's gonna need to
The
rescue
man
you.
in his thoughts.
Terry's
The
man
man
is
in his thoughts.
Terry Wilbur, I'll always love you.
Oh, look, a park. I wonder if I'll ever get to visit one of those again. Okay, there's the plane I'm
Oh,
going to be
my.
jumping
All right,
out
So
of.
I'm here at the hangar.
You better be glad you had a parachute on that one.
Got a single engine
Who do we
Cessna.
have here?
Hey, I'm Chris Carter.
Hey,
Colonel
Chris.
Carter, nice to meet you.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Chris.
You too. We've been emailing back and forth a little bit.
Great.
And I just spoke with you on the phone.
Sure did. I'm Sandy Caruth.
When I was
I'll
lost.
be
How you
the
doing?
skydiver
Yes,
driver.
I was.
All right.
That's your driver?
That's my driver.
Okay, here they have me filling out a
Zant.
form.
Got me
I
filling
guess
out the
it's like a
waiver.
in case I die form.
Y'all dust any crops on the way
Home
up?
phone number, okay. Date of birth, okay. Let's see. Height. Let's see. 5'10".
Occupation.
Huge gangster. The sport of skydiving could cause serious injury or even death.
Okay, so that is that's kind of my portion of the package that I put together. I got to give a huge shout out to the Silver Wings. These guys are incredible. They sent me away with a DVD of my stuff. They have a camera. There's the guy who's tied to me. He's got a camera on his wrist, and then there's a guy who jumps with you as well. And he kind of leads you out as you jump, and so they film you doing that as well. So here is just some raw footage of what they got together.
Oh, I
And
need
y'all-
this.
Now you got to understand.
All right, so here I'm in a Cessna, pretty
little hat
pretty
on.
nervous. Wow, nervous.
Look,
so
look at
nervous.
him. He looks like the Red Baron going after Snoopy.
I just said they were like, "You got any last things to say?" I say, "In the end." Oh wait, here we go. Here we
You're
go.
strapped to a man,
boom, bam.
Look
You're
at-
strapped to a man. You just
Please
turned the
look
flip.
at
You guys,
Adler.
when I
Falling
did,
upside down.
it rips your stomach
Rick,
to
please
pieces.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
So now it's going in reverse, but okay. Well,
I started saying.
okay, Speedy, pause it really quick.
Look
Let
at
me
his
talk y'all
face.
through this. Let me talk y'all through this. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay.
What was this like?
Okay, so I'm sitting on the floor of a single-engine Cessna. I've got a dude tied to the back of me,
Which is a little uncomfortable.
which is
let's
very
admit it.
uncomfortable. I had to sit on his lap for a few moments
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
trip
don't
up.
happen.
It's
Right.
about a 10 to 12-minute flight up into the air. I'm
Did he,
jumping
did
from.
he burp you?
He didn't burp me like a baby.
That is
Speedy,
a
no.
great
Almost
shot.
spooning you.
Were
when
you
come out.
uncomfortable as if this had never happened before?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Rick, thank you, sir.
Well, I just
Yeah, because you were
Because it
comfortable
had
in that
never happened
situation.
before,
I don't want that.
Greg.
I'm sorry.
Greg. Okay. Anyway, so they take me up to 10,500 feet. At that point, the guy,
Midair
the extra
spooning.
cameraman, about 2 minutes remaining. Okay. At that point, the extra cameraman, he moves his way out onto the wing. So he's hanging out a plane. And I'm thinking to myself,
Unbelievable.
that guy's going to fall.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that's the point. He's got a
Yeah,
parachute on.
Ready, let's go.
At this point, y'all, it's a really good, really good thing that I had someone strapped to my back, forcing me out of this plane because I just froze.
Would you have jumped out?
It's not a natural
I'm like-
thing.
I'm looking, and
Yeah.
the hole is getting closer and closer, and I'm like, this man is forcing me out of a plane right now.
Oh,
That is what's
As he
going on.
should, as he
That is-
should.
yes. Oh,
Would
yes.
you have ever jumped on your own?
Never in a million years. Oh my goodness, it's the craziest thing ever. So you're sitting there, and the guy tells me,
Here you
okay, when we jump, yeah, you can cut back to that video. When we jump, I need you to arch your back, of course. So I did a preacher's seat, completely wrong thing as we're leaving the plane. At this point, the cameraman and the parachuter come back, and we meet back up. And I see the guy who's the cameraman, and I'm like, "What are you doing here?" It's the craziest thing ever.
Adler, that's too cool. I know exactly where you at on this.
Look at Adler and his buddy.
Dude,
Oh,
strapped
my
to me,
goodness.
dude, and boy, you love
All right,
them
so now
hooks.
he spins me. We're doing 360 spins.
Wow.
I'm throwing up the double rock and roll hands for you, Greg. That was for you.
Well, thank you.
All right.
Oh,
and-
he's pumping his fist.
no, that was the robot. That was for Bubba.
Oh, you
I'm
did the
I'm
robot.
literally doing the robot, and then they pull the chute, and that's
Boom, there
Did
you
you pull
go.
it
15,000?
Oh my
Do you know
goodness.
what
You
see
know,
how
1,000
quick that guy?
or 10,500.
Greg,
10,500.
please look.
Are y'all
Now-
looking at this face?
Now, Speedy, you said you did this and not sure you would do it again?
You know, yeah, you remember.
Look at that
and
view.
by the way, I also was at the Pell City Airport, and
always
you
wanted to
guys
do
were
that,
down
by
there
the way.
waiting on me when I parachuted.
a lot of
and,
people
I
were.
don't know if I would or not. You know, the opportunity has
You're so
presented
happy.
itself, and I've turned it down. Every
Would you
time.
do it again, Adler?
I would, but I would suggest people for your very first time definitely say I want the easy ride down because he spun me like crazy, and I asked him to, but boy, it tears your stomach to pieces. Speedy, switch over to that other file really, really quick and go to the very end.
Good landing, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, smooth as glass. The Silver Wings, the UAB ROTC, those guys are just too awesome. Go to the very, very end there if you can, Speedy, and if you'll notice. And that shot right there, I believe for all of y'all, that's 2 for looking.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.